you want to install WordPress locally? This is a great idea, but why would you need to install WordPress locally on your computer? If you want a development site that can be used for testing or learning purposes, if you want to test any new theme or plugins on your existing website without the fear of breaking it, then installing WordPress on Localhost is a great idea. The best thing about Bitnami WordPress Localhost is that you would not require any web hosting or domain to run your website. Bitnami for WordPress Localhost lets you run a website from your very own computer, and the database of your website will store on your computer. Only you can access your website from your local machine without any internet connection. And once you get it set up, you can migrate your website from Localhost to live server with just a few clicks. We've already talked about some of the benefits of a local WordPress testing site, so I would not elaborate on that point. Instead, I'm going to assume you're just here for the guide. Here I am going to explain how to install WordPress locally with Bitnami. At the end of this video, you'll have your very own local WordPress testing environment running on Windows. Enter bitnami.com in the browser address bar. Once the website loads, then click on the application. After that, click on the WordPress application logo, and then click on this option. Now, scroll down to the bottom of the page. Here you will get 3 options to download the Bitnami Localhost application. The first option is for the Windows 64-bit operating system, the second option for the Apple 64-bit operating system, and the third for Linux 64-bit operating system. Bitnami Localhost for WordPress will only support a 64-bit operating system, and if you have a 32-bit OS, then sorry to say, you will not be able to set up Bitnami Localhost locally on your computer. For now, I will be downloading the Windows 64-bit operating system version. Here you will be asked to log in with different options. You can log in, if you want, but I don't want to log in, so I will click on this option, which says no thanks, just take me to download. Right now, the application size is about 229 megabytes, so it will take a little time to download. It completely depends on your internet speed. Once this file is downloaded, then go to the file destination folder. Here double-click on the executable Bitnami file. Then you will be asked to confirm for initiating the installation of the Bitnami WordPress localhost. Click Yes to start the installation process. Here you can select the language of your choice from the list. I will go in the English language. Once you click on OK, then the installation pop-up window will appear like this. Click on the Next button. Now here, you need to make sure that both of these checkboxes will be checked, then click on the Next button. On this page, an application installation path will be created automatically, but you can install it in any folder of your choice after clicking on this file icon. From here, you can select an existing folder or even create a new folder. For now, I will go with the default folder, which is in C drive. Click on Next. On this page, you need to enter your name, email address, login user ID, and password. Be aware that whatever information you will enter here, especially login user ID and password, will be needed to log in onto the WordPress dashboard, which is the back end of your test website. Now, here the warning window pops up because I have entered a special character in our password credential. Again, another warning window pops up because I have entered the password same as the user ID. Now, this warning appeared because I have entered a capital letter in the user login ID. By the way, I am making these mistakes so that installation on your computer become hassle-free. After correcting the mistakes, just click on Next. Here you need to enter your website name. You can give any name as you like. Don't worry, You can later change the website name from the WordPress dashboard at any point in time. After entering the website name, click on Next. On this page, you can set up an email address so that your website can send email notifications to other email addresses. To configure mail notification, check this box. And now, here you will get two options to set up email notifications. The first one is Gmail, and the second one is a custom option. Here, be careful that you use the test email address because your password will store in the configuration file. If anyone has access to your computer, then they can easily see your email address and password. In short, don't use your personal email account. Now, I don't need this service, so let's go back to the previous page. Uncheck the checkbox, and click on Next. Here it is asking to deploy WordPress to the Bitnami cloud server. We aren't required to do this, so uncheck the option, and click on Next. Once again, click on the Next button, and then Bitnami WordPress localhost installation will begin. Wait until complete installation, do not close or cancel this window. Now, our Bitnami WordPress localhost stack installation is finished. After clicking on this Finish button, you can directly start your local server. I am taking a different path to show an alternate option to start and stop your Bitnami local server. It will help you during testing and troubleshooting. To start or stop the Bitnami WordPress server, go to the Bitnami WordPress installation folder. In my case, it is in C drive. Then open the main folder and then the subfolder. In this folder, you will get an executable file with the name Manager Windows. Double-click on this file, then a dialog box will open. Click Yes. Click on Manage Server. Here you can see, we have two services, both are running. It means that our localhost server already started. If these servers are not running, then select the server and click on Start. Similarly, if you want to stop your WordPress localhost server for some reason, then select the server and click on Stop. You can also stop these servers together after clicking on the Stop All option. Now, let's see how we can access our website. To do that, open your browser and enter localhost in the address bar. Here Bitnami page has opened. To access your website, you can click on the Access WordPress option, or you can also type localhost/WordPress in the address bar directly. You can also log into the PHPMyAdmin database from here. Now, let's see how we can log into our WordPress dashboard, which is the backend of our local website. To do so, type localhost/WordPress/WPAdmin and then enter. After that, WordPress login page will open. Here you need to enter your email address or login user ID and the password which you have entered during the installation process. Now, we have successfully logged into the WordPress dashboard. First, check and update the WordPress application. In my case, the WordPress application is up to date. But several plugins need to update. I would not do this right now. Let's see how we can access WordPress files. To do so, go to the same installation folder, and then the subfolder. After that, open the Apps folder, then WordPress, and then htdocs folder. In this folder, you will get all the WordPress backend files. From here you can edit and modify any file, but I would not recommend you to do that until you are a backend developer. Here you will also get a WP content folder. In this folder, your uploaded media, themes, and plugins data will be stored. In the themes folder, we have 3 themes installed. In the plugins folder, you can see all the plugins installed on your website. From here, you can see uploaded media. Now, let's see how we can access the PHPMyAdmin database. To see that database name, right-click on the WP config file and open with any text editor. Now, here you can see our database name is Bitnami _WordPress. Close the file and head over to the browser address bar. In the browser address bar, enter localhost /PHPMyAdmin and then enter. Here the PHPMyAdmin login page will open. In the username field, just type root, and in the password field type your WordPress login password, and then press enter on your keyboard. Now, we have successfully logged into our PHPMyAdmin database. Here on the left side, you can see, we have different databases. If you remember, our WordPress database name is Bitnami _WordPress, so click the same database. Here you can see all the databases created by WordPress. From here, you can add new, and you can also modify or even delete any database. But be careful while doing this, you may break your website due to these actions. It took us almost 20 hours to make this video for you. Please like and subscribe, it will take you only 2 seconds.